Hello and welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. It's a Tuesday night, back out the midweek break, back for work in the morning, the usual format. You might have recognised the walk-in, you might actually recognise this beach. I was here maybe, I don't know, 6 or 7 trips ago. And the tent I've got tonight is my Pomoli Leo 2, which is a winter tent. It's a hot tent, it takes the stove. I've actually got the stove and a bag of logs away back at the car, but I don't know if we'll have to go back to get it, to be honest. I do have the gas bottle for cooking on tonight, if needs be, but it's going to be quite a chilled out night, to be honest. Just escaping work, escape the 9 to 5. Chill out here tonight. So, you know how it goes. You're not officially set up to crack open the first beer. Oh, cheers guys. It's a stunning wee spot this. There's a beach over the back there, that's where I did my pack raft trip 2 weeks ago, was it? So I spent quite a lot of time in Loch, but it is on my doorstep, so that's why I come here after work. Hopefully next week I'll be travelling further afield somewhere. We'll see how that pans out, but I do have plans for next weekend for a change. Friday off at work, and away with a pal hopefully. So we'll see what madness that ends up in. But this is it for tonight. Chilled out as I said. See how the tent goes. The weather, been showery all night since setting up. I've got my waterproof jacket on. My table's wet already. My chair's wet. I can throw it in the front of the tent, but we'll see what happens. Oh, I forgot to have a look and see what's for dinner tonight. Well, I know, but yous don't. So, start with dessert. Tea cakes are back, 2 weeks running. That consistency there. And for dinner, I've got chicken curry and boiled rice. I've had this a couple of times now. Absolutely fantastic meal. Tasty as eating, so that'll be going down well tonight. After a couple of beers, of course. And I'm on the Desperados tonight for a wee change. 5.9% volume. Oh, quite refreshing. Just checking out this mighty oak tree. The leaves are starting to turn on it. So autumn's getting here, guys. There's already some leaf loss as well, so aye, a change in the seasons for sure. Absolutely stunning night. Flat cam as you can see. It was quite windy this morning and this afternoon, but this was the forecast to settle down a wee bit. And despite the dampness in the air and how calm it is, I've not felt many midges, so maybe with the autumn arriving, slightly colder weather, not much though. Maybe it's enough to keep the midges at bay. Hopefully that's the end of them, eh? This wee spot has featured quite a few times in my videos, but why not, eh? Why not? Absolutely love this place. Anyway, the tent, I talked about that briefly before. It's the Pomoli Leo 2. I use that in winter time because it takes the stove, obviously. Absolutely cracking tent, but I should be using it all year round, to be honest. It's a 2-man thing, it weighs about 4 kilos. It's pretty robust and sturdy. As you can see, when I set it up, it pitches outer first, and it's actually got 4 doors on it, 2 at the front, 2 at the back. So you can open them up. The inner's got 3 doors on it. So again, a bit of versatility there. The front door and the inner let you access the porch or the main bit at the front there that houses the stove normally. And then you've got your side doors as well, both of which have got a fly screen one set up. You can just have that and have the air coming through. And they've got the full panel as well for winter time to keep the drafts out. Ventilation is at the top of the tent. But aye, absolutely cracking. I should use it more, to be honest. But I've been doing some kind of pack rafting, some hiking, so that wouldn't have been too suitable for that, just for the weight. So, but it's an absolutely cracking tent. Look forward to getting out in the full onset of winter. Sub-zero, maybe a wee bit of snow, but we're just hitting autumn. I'm getting excited about winter, eh? But I'm going to thoroughly enjoy the night, be out, give the tent a wee dusting off, get familiar with the setup of it and stuff. That was quite good tonight. It's a bit of a pain with those 3 poles, I can never get it quite right. Bit of faffing about, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to finish this beer and then I'm going to contemplate how I'm going to cook dinner. I really don't know if I'm bothered setting up the stove, get the logs and stuff. I might bring the logs down just to have a wee fire, but the stove's just something else to put away in the morning and I don't really need it for heat, so I think I'll just have a wee fire tonight and cook dinner on the gas stove. There you go, I've made the decision. Well, that's one task done. Some nice hardwood. That's all I burn in my stove in winter time. Saves any sparks. We do still get sparks, but not as many. Trying to prolong the life of my tent. Make up some kindling. Just reduce some of these big bits. That's a bit of oak. Well, don't want to have the fire too close to the tent, so could dig a wee pit in here. Right, I've just been into the woods. I peeled some birch bark. Some it's quite dry, some it's quite damp, but there's some finer bits in there. So I did find my fire steel in that green rucksack that I haven't used in ages. So we'll try and start the fire with that, see how it goes. Come on. Come on. Hey. Oh. It's a wet bit smoky bit. Well, that was hard work, so I can have a beer and kid on it's not raining. Cheers, guys. I think it's time to retreat in tent where this shower passes. Hopefully it's not a 2-day shower. Well, sod's law. Go inside the tent. And now the rain stopped. Right, let's try this again. You're not going to believe it, but I found something. I'll show you. I'll show you. Right, what am I doing? Where was I set up before? There. And there. Oh man, everything's wet. Let's just see this. Come on, I'll take you over here. That's where I'd stashed my chair and the table under the canopy of the trees. I stashed the wood there, but then I've just seen this. And this is no lie. Look at that, can of tenants. That's the third time I found something. I can't even see if there's date on that, so that means it must be in date. Might come back for that later, unless this is where tenants come from. Do they grow on a tree like this? Might do, not too sure. Anyway, I'm going to get that wood back down to the pitch. Oh well, that wee tenants might come in handy. Last time I was camping on this side, at the south end of the loch, I found a strongbow dark fruit. And before that, I was on the west side of the loch and I found, I can't remember what it was. Was it Moretti? Peroni? I can't remember. It was something anyway. Anyway, let's carry on camping without the rain, hopefully. Right, too much time chilling out, let's get dinner out of the way. Oh, open up the tent again, so many doors. I've moved stuff about that much, I don't know where anything is anymore. Oh. Right, let's do this. I think that's dinner done. Get some at the table. Gee whiz, what a mess. And I remembered a plate this week, so, and my fork, so I'm doing no bad. I'm not doing too bad at all. Oh, almost missed the plate. Well, might as well open another beer for Din Dins. covered in sand. Cheers guys. And it actually stayed dry for that cooking experience. Right, I know how this tastes, so I'll not bang on about it. Absolutely cracking. 8:30, another half hour it's going to be dark. Not far off dark o'clock anyway. So we'll make the most of the daylight. That'll be the non-stick surface gone. Probably too dark to see, but see that stuff there with that wee mossy lichen stuff on it? That smells fantastic when you burn it. Well, that's 9 o'clock, as you can see. The daylight is disappearing quite quickly. See if you can light my wee lantern, can't see a thing. Just try and dial that back a wee bit, I think. Whoa. We'll stop the reek coming out it. And that's why I stuck this post up. Sketchy at best, but better than nothing. Oh, what a night. 9:20. It's getting pretty dark. Fire's going well. A few lanterns burning well as well. So absolutely cracking. There's a wee bit of, you can call it daylight. There's a bit of light to the north there. Clouds have kind of moved on a bit, but above us it's pretty overcast. It's been a cracking night. The weather's been better than forecast, to be honest, which makes a change. Usually it's the other way around. But it's been a cracking night. Who goes the slope towards me? Anyway, I'll not be doing much filming after this, just because of the darkness and everything else. I'll still get a beer to consume, and I'll still get a selection of logs to burn as well. So I'll probably stay up to about 11, half 11 maybe. I'll still need to phone the family as well, and if things go pear-shaped, I've still got that can of tenants over there growing on that tree. Whether it's right for picking or not, I don't know, but it has been known for me to consume a beer or cider found on the side of Loch. Bizarre, but it is what it is. I'll make the most of it. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, guys, and I shall catch you in the morning. It might be brief, but I need to get back down for work in the morning, but there's nothing brief about taking down this tent, so at least I don't have the stove to take down. Anyway, enough rabbit, guys. Catch you in the morning. Cheers. There we go. Last of the daylight to the north. A wee snippet, but it is pretty overcast. Still stunning, nonetheless. Right, back for that last beer. Good morning, guys. Just after 7 o'clock. I've tidied up the inside the tent and packed everything away, so just the outside stuff to do. I did leave my table and chair assembled last night, so I had that to dismantle this morning as well, but we'll get there slowly but surely. No big hurry to leave this morning, as long as I'm down the road for 9 o'clock and I'm not too far away from home. So I'll really look about camp, see what state I left it in last night in the darkness, and I'll see you in a wee bit. Well, there's not much left of the fire pit, that's good. Rake that out. Can't believe the wee lantern's still burning. That's been burning all night, obviously. That burned for quite a while. There's the tea cakes, full of sand. I did have one last night, I've had one this morning. Not going to bother with coffee, but the 4 survivors are going home to the family. Just having a wee last check of camp before I leave site. Everything's accounted for, including the tea cakes that are sitting on top of my poorly put away tent. The tent is absolutely saturated and it's absolutely covered in wet sand as well, so it's going to need a jet wash, I think, before I hang it up in the garage to dry. But what a cracking spot, absolutely cracking night last night, pretty chilled out. Sitting there by the fire, flat cam Loch, but once I went to bed, it started to rain a bit heavier and the wind picked up as well, but it wasn't too bad. In fact, I almost lost the tent. I don't know if the time lapse picked up or not when I was putting it away there. It was a wee bit gusty for a minute, but cracking night nonetheless. So I'm just going to leave you guys here and I shall see you on the next trip. Cheers! Alright, I'll come and get yous. I'm not going to leave you here.